Hello and welcome to pmslounge.com. In this video, we are discussing Colombia. And why are we discussing this beautiful country, Colombia, which is situated in South America? The reason is simple. We are looking at the salary that you as a project manager or someone working in the project management area can expect if you were to move to Colombia, or if you're already in Colombia, you can actually look at these numbers and gauge where you stand. When we do videos like these, we refer to the PMI's report known as Salary Survey. All copyrights acknowledged, no copyright infringement intended. I would highly urge you to get yourselves the PMI membership so that in addition to all the benefits that the membership offers, you also get access to reports like these. In this video, we will look at just Colombia and we'll look at just some numbers from Colombia so that you get a fair idea of the kind of salary you can expect there, what is the kind of education you should have to make the most, should you get yourselves the PMP to be able to make the most, what kind of industry and what kind of job role should you target within the project management domain to be able to make the most money. But before we do that, let me quickly share Google Maps and show you where Colombia really is, because some of our viewers might not know that. So this is what Colombia, the country, looks like, as you can see the picture here. And this is where it is situated. Actually, let me zoom out a bit. This is the northernmost country in the South American continent, right? So in South America, the northernmost country is Colombia. It is surrounded by Caribbean Sea on one side, Venezuela, Brazil, Peru, Ecuador. These are the countries that it shares its border with, and I believe the South Pacific Ocean as well on one side. So this is where Colombia is situated. And also one other thing is the numbers that we are going to look at today are in Colombian pesos. So just so you understand the value of Colombian peso, $1 is equals to more than 4,758 to be precise Colombian peso. So just because you are going to see your salaries in millions doesn't really make them millions in US dollars. They're basically talking about Colombian pesos. So that's something to keep in mind. In fact, let me share the salary itself. So what you can expect to earn in Colombia, and we'll take a look at median numbers because those are closest to reality. And these are annual figures. So annually, the salary that you can expect is more than 116 million Colombian pesos. And just for some context, what does that mean in US dollars, right? So I put this value here, which was the annual salary, and that is close to 24,000 US dollars, right? So 24,398 to be precise. That's the annual salary that you can expect in Colombia as a project manager or someone working in the project management area. Total compensation is 120 million odd. And then what has the last 12 months been, and what do the next 12 months look like in Colombia? 50% people reported that their salary actually remained the same. 9% said that their salary increased by 3% to 3.9%, while 7% said that their salary increased from anywhere from 4% to 6.9%. Actually, 14% people said that, right? 7% each. So that has been the salary hikes in Colombia. 6%, which is again a handsome figure. They got themselves 10% to 14.9% hikes. What do the next 12 months look like? 27% think that their salary is going to remain the same, but 14% think that they are going to receive a hike of 5% to 6.9%, while 12% think their hikes will be in double digits. So that's how the salary prospects look like in Colombia. Now, who earns the most? Something different to note here is that in several countries, you will find that the director of PMO earns the most salary, but that is not the case in Colombia. In fact, the portfolio manager is the person who is making the most, followed by program managers and project manager 3, project manager 2, project manager 1. These are, of course, based on seniority. You also have project management specialists and project management consultants make about 100 million Colombian pesos every year. So that's the kind of salary that you can expect based on the position description. What is the highest formal education level you can aim at to be able to make the most. People with doctoral degree earn the most in Colombia, followed by people with master's degree and followed by people with 4-year college degree. Which means if you're eyeing a country like Colombia, what you should eye for is doctoral degree, perhaps, if you want to make the most, or at least a master's degree, because that is clearly making a difference in this country, right? Annualized salary by degree in project management. Do you need a degree specifically in project management to make the most? Not actually. People who have a degree are actually making less than people who do not have a degree in project management, right? So interesting, but that has been the trend in several other countries that we have looked into. Now, do you need a PMP certification? If you do, you are actually going to make significantly more, 120 million, significantly more than someone who does not have a PMP certification, who is stuck at 77 million Colombian pesos, right? So having a PMP is definitely advantageous if you are in Colombia or if you wish to move to Colombia. I wanted to cite here the salary by gender. There is a pay gap here, 120 million and 91 million. So I just wanted to, make sure that I voice that out. Analyze salary by department. What kind of departments should you work for in order to make the most, right? Each company is going to have several departments. You can target certain departments so that you make the most. And the department that you need to target here in Colombia is sales and marketing. So if you are working in project management area within sales and marketing, you are going to make the most, followed by other departments that are more or less paying the same, which is PMO or project management department, IT, consulting, administration, and general management. Now, analyze salary by industry. What industry should you target? Resources, these are the clear winner. This industry includes agriculture, mining, etc., right? So these industries who basically form the resources industry, they account for paying the highest to project managers and people working in project management, followed by consulting, followed by manufacturing. All right, moving on, I also wanted to share annualized salary by number of employees in entire organization. Now, in certain countries, we have seen that companies that have less than, let's say, 300 employees, right, they pay the most because those are startups. But that is not the case here in Colombia. The companies that have the highest number of employees, that means the largest companies are the largest corporations are the one that are paying the most to their project managers and people working in project management. Annualized salary by average project team size and annualized salary by average project budget. More or less, as your project team size increase, as your project budget increase, your salary as a project manager is also going to increase. Now, the final thing that I wanted to share before I let you go is the hours that you are expected to work in Colombia. And what is expected, hours expected, is a little over 40 hours. That is what people expect from you if you are in Colombia. But actual hours, as you can see, could be as high as more than 50 hours, which is something that a portfolio manager and a project manager too, people with these kind of roles are reporting from Colombia. So those were the numbers from Colombia which I wanted to share as part of this video. I hope you found this helpful, and let me know in the comments if you want me to cover any other countries as well. We've covered a lot of countries. Check out the first link in the description, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye bye.